Chào mừng các bạn đã đến với tựa game Alan Walker. Và đây là một tựa game mới mình sẽ làm ở trên channel của mình. Ok, bắt đầu nào các bạn. Normal nhé.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Cập nhật liên tục ở tiếng Việt của game tiếng Việt thì chỉ được cập nhật trên 22 tháng 3.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late.
Sao ông ấy lại đứng giữa đường là sao?
He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again.
Biến mất luôn.
Suddenly, his body was gone.
Wow.
I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet. I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Có món gì ở kia?
The bridge had collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
Hình như chạy đằng đây thì phải. Vẫn lồn, thằng kia vẫn ở đó.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer. You're a joke. There wouldn't be a single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for your editor. You'll never publish another one of your shitty stories.
Thôi đừng mà.
You missed your deadline!
Damn.
You can't stop me!
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
Đang hướng dẫn thôi.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
Thằng gì mạnh như vậy?
This
sống kìa.
Trapped. There was no way out.
Hello? Hello? Đây, đây. Đau chết thật đau. Món gì nữa? Được cái gì thế? Ra gà.
The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
Này coi.
Follow the light. You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there. Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green. Where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand? No. Follow my light.
Kinh vậy.
I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away.
Chú đâu mày coi.
You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Now you'll die.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
Đừng.
In the
Anh.
nightmare,
Không.
terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
Thôi đi tiếp thôi.
You made me this way, and now I'm gonna kill you.
Ba nhá.
This isn't work.
Wow. Quay lại. Các anh đừng dọa em chứ. Anh xỏ lá thôi.
You're dead, just like me.
Ôi sao rơi nhầm chỗ rồi. Để hồi lại pin đi. Khốn nạn thật. Đây. Ê, các anh cứ đùa.
You're dead, just like me. Die! I can keep this up forever!
Đây trời. Ơi. Chạy. Chết đến nơi rồi còn tham. Đúng mẹ. What?
He's here.
Lan tỉnh dậy.
Baby, just another nightmare. Everything's
Chỉ
fine.
là một giấc mơ
You
thôi
dozed
à?
off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Cái game này từ năm 2012 đến năm 16. Vậy là hay đấy chứ. Mình đã nghe trên mạng đây là huyền thoại của huyền thoại game kinh dị nên mình muốn chơi thử làm video coi như thế nào.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look,
Just a
Mr.
couple
Maine,
more.
I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair
Không
enough.
bạc luôn.
You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah. We just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word, and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. Just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Chơi với ông đi được không?
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Bắt đầu này.
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Có cái bản đồ này
Alan,
đi.
we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Đã tương tác được cái gì?
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this.
Cả Epic luôn.
Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all of your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay.
Đi
Good
qua
for
được
you.
không? Đi đằng kia thôi.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, 'cause it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no
Không có
longer
thằng nhóc kia
human.
làm sao?
Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of
Con nào
skin.
sẽ chết cả.
Do
rồi.
me
Yeah,
a
that makes-
favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable.
It does that. Get stuck. Yeah. You need to give it a good solid whack.
phải đặt
Now
lại.
that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am.
I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find
You don't
Stuckey,
wanna die,
to get the
do
key
you?
and get out as soon as
Worse.
possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
Không mở được.
Hello? Mr. Stuckey?
Bị khóa là sao?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
Sao mà gây vậy?
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed, and...
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
Splendid, splendid!
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
What the fuck?
That diner was a real nut house.
Bà dụ rồi à? Quay lại!
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks might want to look up every once in a while.
Trời ơi.
It's winking down at you.
Đưa cho cái
It's
ngôi
pretty
nhà.
dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Nhìn thì tuyệt vời đấy. Một cái đảo riêng luôn.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound
Mẹ có
before it gets
quả
dark.
nữa chứ.
And I've got the flashlight.
Quay lại.
I know. I'm okay.
Lại vợ ơi.
Alice had a phobia.
Lại đi. Quay
The
lại.
fear of darkness.
Quay lại.
I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights
Em
on
muốn chơi
before
thế nào?
sunset.
Mẹ. Với mẹ bà hết đi. Mẹ bà lông. Em vợ lâu. Khám phá vòng quanh nhà trước nhỉ. Ok, ở đây có lối thoát à? Đồ họa hơi xấu. Anh mẹ hai không muốn gì nữa. Đường 6 nhà kho. Đây hình như là tầng hầm. Ok, thế đủ rồi.
Here we go. Let's take a look inside. Come on.
It's dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Hello? Anyone here?
Cửa này không mở được.
Your best guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. Famous artist, no less.
Đèn ở đâu nhỉ?
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
Thằng này chưa nhìn thấy bao giờ.
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
That's the power on. Đến tầng coi sao.
The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier. For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned. Damn. I needed to get the power running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island.
Đâu vậy?
There's probably a fuse box or a generator in the shed.
Trong đây.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Máy phát ạ.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
The island had once been this. It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work.
Ở lại đây và quên công việc.
I thought we could be happy here. Maybe it would be that again.
Alice? Honey?
The old door had played a trick on me. Alice wouldn't have come out in the dark.
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Wow. Hello.
Well,
Wow.
hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Mình sẽ cắt cái đoạn này các bạn. Hấp dẫn nha.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone keeps...
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice! God damn it!
I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
Thôi sao? Con mụ đến trời rồi.
Damn it. Alice?
Alice? Alice!
The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Alice, I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming!
What the hell?
Alice? Alice?
What the fuck? Xong luôn.
Oh no!
Wow.
Keep going.
Wake up.
Alice?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot. Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either. The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Chứng tỏ vẫn theo dõi mình. Cốt mẹ mày đi. Mẹ mày. Đi xuống nước lại thôi.
Damn.
Đi bộ thôi các bạn ạ.
Hello? Hello? Someone there?
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night. Departure by Alan Wake.
Thằng viết lúc nào vậy?
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Ôi xong rồi. Ánh sáng kìa. Ở đây chắc chắn gặp.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident. Hey! Hey, you!
No.
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help.
Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square. And square. Carl Stuckey. Pleased. To arrive, you use deposit. It's the latest thing.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stuckey would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Đèn pin. Xả súng. Tốt đấy. pin. Còn gì không?
I wasn't about to open the door, as long as I was liable to catch an axe with my forehead.
Trying. It's the latest thing.
Yes.
Inconsistently.
Right Falls Sheriff Station. How may I...
Hello?
Stone.
Phá hết rồi.
You can see the
Nạn
sight
chưa?
and keep those
This is bad.
Wow. Sao mà nó còn có chất lượng đó? Ấy. Nạn.
during your trying. It's the latest.
Yes.
Right Falls Sheriff Station. How may I...
Hello?
Two. One. Stone.
This is bad. There were more of them. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick. The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
It's rabbit season.
Phát chết luôn. Wow, bộ gà đó.
What the hell was that? When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Đường à?
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Mình đề nghị tích hợp đạn rồi các bạn. Quay lại đây. Leo lên. Leo lên rồi đi đến đây à?
Taken. They're taken. Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Đúng rồi. Bắt cái pháo sáng rồi còn. Không. Điên thật. Gì cái đèn pin vô coi sao các bạn. Được này. Anh kia đâu? Này có gì?
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way. There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Phải lên được trên đây.
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Oh, okay. Ah. Đi bộ thôi, giữ sức lại. Ok, được chưa? Ok. Có gì ở đây không? Tí. Màu shotgun.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The air is absolutely still, the sky is crystal clear, it's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. You listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio.
Đây là chỉ dẫn để lấy đồ.
But here I am, and it would keep you company all night long if I weren't. It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
I was just taking Toby on his walk.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rough with the undergrowth and saw Master.
Probably.
Sao mà hành trình đến đây khó thế?
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best frogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no curves. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
thù người. Có map nhỉ?
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. I heard them before I saw them. The Taken stood before me.
Ok, tập ngày hôm nay dừng đến đây thôi các bạn nhé. Hẹn các bạn ở những tập tiếp theo. Tạm biệt.